What is up, YouTube? It's Dan from AutoMotivationZ here with another review on my 2022 BMW M850i Xdrive Gran Coupe. Now, I know that's a lot to say, so we'll only say it once. I've had the car for a month now. It is very shocking to actually have found that out just recently, that I've already had it for a month. It's crazy. Time goes by really fast sometimes. So I'm going to take you around the car and I'm going to show you some things that I like, some things that I dislike, and we will do the full 5 things I hate, 5 things I love about this car after I've had it for a few more months. Usually I do that right away. You know, you'd like to get to know a car first before you make videos like that, because sometimes there's certain things that you like and you don't like, and sometimes those can kind of swap and swap and whatever. So we're going to go through some of the things, highlights of this car. Should you buy this car, one of these, not this particular car, but one like it, and you know, my kind of thoughts of the car and what I think so far. So we will start off with the engine. Now, if you guys can hear it, you can hear the crackles in the back. This is the 4.4 liter V8. It's twin turbo. It has 523 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque. It is an animal. I love it. It's detuned from the M5 version. So you have the S63, which is in the M5, the M8, all of the M cars, the higher up M cars. The M6, I believe, has that as well. This is the N63 engine. So it is detuned a little bit. Obviously, they don't want this car to have more horsepower than their flagship M8. You know, it wouldn't make much sense for them to charge, you know, 30 or 40 grand more for that car, and then you have the same engine. Doesn't make sense, obviously. So we will get out. I will show you guys the engine real quick, and you guys can see what I am talking about, and I'll take you with. Give me just 1 second, and we will get there. Whoop. So, once again, we are at our YouTube spot in Brooklyn Park, and it is a lovely day out today, nice and sunny. And let's just take a look at the car, because it looks really good. It's nice and aggressive. I love these DRLs here. They just look cool. These are the laser headlights too, so we just got a bath today for the car, so she's looking nice and clean. So this is going to be the masterpiece, the N63 engine. So as you can see, this is really crammed in there. I mean, you don't have any space at all in here basically, but you can see this is the engine bay. We got the air intake here, and on the other side there, got the intercoolers in the front there. Boom. And you got the turbos. And then you got the pipes in the back, the down pipes. You can't really see them, but if you have an engine cover, you probably could. But we're not going to pop that off. So this is the standard engine cover that you get. It's not the carbon fiber one. The carbon fiber one's super expensive. I don't know why people would want to spend like $3,000 for it. I think it's pretty expensive, but you know, you buy a car like this, maybe people expect that. So, intake, intercoolers, intake, 4.4 liter V8, and we'll just go in on that so you can see. It is Twilight Purple Metallic. There we go. Very, very, very cool color. Now, I'm not very good at doing this, so... Oh, see? I messed it up already. Closing a BMW hood is not the easiest thing to do. There we go. Give it a nice thud. So here's the car, and I'll just walk over here so you can see it. Looks very nice, very long. It has a very long profile. It has such an aggressive stance to it. And then with the the kick up on the rear spoiler here, you can see it's pretty high up. It looks awesome. It just looks great. Still haven't gotten my plates yet, so we can still do this. It just looks aggressive. I mean, when you look at this car, it just looks aggressive. Now, I don't know why, but every time I wash any of my cars, they just have dirt on them instantly. So we just wash it, but of course it has to get dirt on it right away. Here's 20-inch wheels. We will be taking these off pretty soon and putting the winters on. And look at these monster brake pads. They're like the size of a pizza. Look at that. And then of course we have the green, acid green brake calipers that the previous owner did. And thank you to the previous owner for doing that, because that's awesome. Oh, that's a light. Never mind. We put our Nurtechnik sticker on. Nurtechnik, great shop in Burnsville, Minnesota. Never been there, check them out. They have lots of European kind of stuff that they work on. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen. Great shop. Helped me out quite a bit. And here's the front wheel. And you notice the reflector is kind of blacked out, just because it makes the car look cooler, I think. And I've actually raised the ride height just a little bit for the winter, just because we still don't have very much ride height. It's Minnesota, we do get snow, so I just want to make sure that we're safe. And one of the main things that I really like, not only the long stance of the car, but this carbon fiber roof. And I'll zoom in so you can see. It just looks really nice. And it's just a nice package to look at. It looks very good. So with that, we're gonna get some exhaust shots now. All right, so we got the GoPro on. We're gonna leave it right here. What did you guys think of that? I think the exhaust on this car sounds amazing. Stock exhaust too. So we'll go back into the car. First, check out this nameplate, M850i. Very cool. Whoa. All right, we're back in the car. So this is a nice place to live. When you're, well, not live, I don't mean physically live in here, but to be in. I've taken plenty of, hour-and-a-half road trips to Wisconsin in this, because I go there for work. But very comfortable. The seats hold you very well. They have nice bolstering in them. I wish the bottom cushion had a little bit more bolsters on the side here. It's decent, but there's a lot more on the side, as you can see. A lot more on the side than on the bottom. And we'll kind of zoom in so you can see that. Just a little bit on the bottom. I really wish there was a little bit more, just a little bit. It's almost perfect. The RS5 had a little bit more bolstering on the bottom, but a little less on the sides. So, you kind of moved around a little bit. How has this car performed for me? Haven't had any issues. This is a nice place to be. I really do like the interior of this car. Everything is nice. It has leather appointed on it. You'll notice that the door, not the door, I can't think of the name of it. The front piece here, leather. The door have leather on it. We have leather on the surfaces here, leather grab handle. It does have the Harman Kardon sound system, but I think it sounds pretty nice. I mean, I've used it a few times, and, well, I mean, I use it every time I get in the car, but I have turned it up a few times, and it sounds really good. I do like the sound of it. Here is the infotainment. We'll just kind of look at that a little bit. Small kind of stack here, and then, you know, you got the profile that kind of goes like that, and then kind of makes it a sleek design. We have that, the LCD screen on that. Now, some of these cars didn't actually get that. They got the analog one, so I should feel good that I got one of these, because this was made during the height of COVID, so some cars just didn't get them. And then, of course, I really like the crystal shift knob. Actual crystal, actual crystal, actual crystal. And those are actually available at BMW. You can actually buy those for any 8 Series. We have our traction control button, our camera up front, our parking camera, and then the start stop button. BMW, get rid of the start stop button. It is ridiculous, and it sucks, and nobody likes it. Get rid of it. It's terrible. All right, so move that back down again. We've covered interior, we've covered exterior. What about the gas mileage in this car? So I have had this car for approximately 2,000 miles. I'm going to pull up my gas log here just to show you my statistics of what I have gotten in this car. So worst, 17.6 mpg. The best, 28.2, and the average of 22. So that's pretty on par with what I've seen and what I expected of this car. I expected maybe a little bit less for the best, just because that's actually pretty good, especially for a car that has 523 horse. So it gets good gas mileage. I have had this, I mean, I've driven probably almost 420 miles before I had to get gas, and that's pretty good for this car. The interior, like I had said before, I mean, all of the buttons, all of the everything seems very nice. It's very good. When you open the door, the window comes down a little bit, and then I have actually the soft closed doors. You'll see it kind of go like that. So it has soft closed doors, so you don't really have to slam the door ever if you don't want to. You just really are in a nice space. I really like this car. I like the size of it. I like the fact that the exhaust sounds really good. And I just like the fact that, you know, everything is easily accessible and everything is good. Now, you guys will remember on my X3M, I hated the fact that I could not change my station or my song on the steering wheel. I have that now. I have that functionality. I do have gesture control, so you'll see like that, and you see it goes to the next song, next song, next song. So the gesture control in this car works a heck of a lot better than the gesture control in my X3M or my M5. Both of those were older systems. I believe iDrive 6 versus iDrive 7 on this, and it's so much better. You know, all of the things that I had problems with on the X3M have been fixed on this car, so I can't complain. I can, but nobody's gonna pay attention. So I really should be keeping this car for a long time, and I know I say that all the time. I do plan on keeping this car for a decent amount of time, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, you know, I'm into cars. I like different cars, so we shall see. So you guys, it's been 1 month. I plan on putting out a lot more videos of this car, so stay tuned. I do have lots more planned for this car, including new wheels, possibly in the summertime. The previous owner was on the Audi forums and has agreed to sell me those wheels as well. They're very expensive 3-piece wheels, very expensive, and very, very cheap price for them, so stay tuned. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for all of the support. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for all of the subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you continue watching all of my videos. Like I said, I will have lots more content on this car, so if you could please like the video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, sorry, and watch all the other stuff. I appreciate you guys watching every single one. Thank you so much. And please leave a comment for whatever you might think, negative or positive. I read all the comments. I really like answering stuff, even on cars that I don't even have anymore. With that being said, take it easy, guys. We'll see you in the next one.